Hi guys, welcome back to Inno Thinks. Do you know what movie I took for you today? I've just made a super different survival film. If you've watched Man vs. Wild, you'll see someone go into the jungle and tell you how to hunt and what to eat. In the same way, in that movie, they would have taken a show like Man vs. Wild and spent a season or two teaching people how to survive in the jungle without getting lost. But those 2 seasons wouldn't have run smoothly. The third season will go into the jungle where no one has ever been before, survive there, make money, take a lot of risks, and get a lot of views. That's why so many people still want to watch our show, and it's like we can survive in a forest where no one has ever been before. But there was a bigger shock waiting for him than he could have imagined. So what was that? Did he escape from? Isn't that the story that was told so brilliantly in Man vs. Woman, released in 2015? Okay, let's not waste time and get into the story of the film, shall we? Before you go, do not forget to leave just one like. They only show our hero in the opening scene of the film. The hero's name is Duckwood. By the way, who has watched this Man vs. Wild show? That's why our hero comes and works like a charm, telling us how to survive if we get stuck in the forest. So what will our hero do, that lonely one? Go into the forest where no one can go, hammer all the trees there, tell everyone how to serve there, how to find our food, how to hunt it, and so on. Even though many viewers came and liked the show for both seasons, a few people still don't. Besides, if they bought all these big TV channels, they would be able to come and host the show. But it doesn't seem like any TV show will show interest in our hero show. So, if this is the case, they're going to come and pick up the 3rd season of Man vs. Wild. If sales don't go smoothly this season, they will suffer a huge loss. That's why our hero's time has come and gone. He always seems to be under pressure. Somehow he feels like this 3rd season is doing well. It's our hero, and that's the Mayday of that show. So, it's like this. Our hero tries a lot of comedy while he's doing that show. But it seems like that comedy isn't that good. This is why so many viewers seem to have left without watching it. This is also a big reason. All those big TV channels are not showing any interest in coming to this show where our hero is playing. With this situation, our hero's future is now in question. Why does this man's desire to go into the forest like this and escape? It's about teaching them how to hunt. But let's just say that the 3rd season, which is about to be released, seems to be okay. Our hero has no job. His team has no work. So, I even sat down with his team and talked about this. He's the boss of this team, isn't he? So this team came and somehow managed to win this 3rd season. Everyone should look back at us after watching this 3rd season. We're going to do something different. So we're going to take a map and mark some places that we can't go to. And we're going to take a big risk for this 3rd season. If we take a big risk and go deep into the jungle, to a place no one else can go, many TV channels will buy our show. So, if you tell our hero to prepare to go into this lonely forest, he will agree to it. Because our hero has been working hard to make this show, and his only wish is for the show to become a hit. So what he does is pack up everything and leave. For the next show without telling his family. But if you saw the hero's daughter, you heard a noise and came running to her father, and asked if that was the case, and the hero didn't know what to say. He immediately picked up his daughter and hugged her tightly. Look, I'll be back soon. No matter what you think, you shouldn't worry or be afraid, you should be safe. If you had seen that little girl, she would have said the same thing. Oh, you too. Don't worry about anything. Everything will be fine for you. Then, he gives me a video to record for my father. Meanwhile, our hero says okay, says boy to his family, and prays to God in his heart that this 3rd season will be a great success, and then leaves, thinking that he needs to be picked up by Correcta. So, his team is in that van. Shouldn't we take our hero and leave him in that forest? So, that's why they came. That team is where all the bosses are. Our hero's younger brother is also there, so his name came up in Terry. So, he also works on our hero's team. That is, it's like he's working on the back end, and the cart starts heading towards the forest they have selected. So when our hero tells them that they will definitely win this season, they look very sad when they see everything they say. Our hero understands as soon as he sees this. Okay, it seems like they don't trust us. Then a lady on his team said, "This is how you need to increase your confidence level. You have to arouse people's interest and capture everything that's different there. In other words, you have to take a lot of risks, because we're taking a lot of risks here. If this show doesn't become a success, our story will end." That's why our hero gives a lot of advice. It's if he thinks he'll capture everything that's different, and if you watch him, he'll understand. Then everyone sits there and starts eating. They're making drinks. Our hero comes along and plays chess. Meanwhile, time is passing by. It's the next morning. They all travel and come to a village near the forest. So you can't go directly to the forest. So, if you come to that village and go to the forest from here, you can go to a forest that no one has ever been to before. That's why they come to this village. Upon arriving at Cho Village, they went to a place to meet a local guide, because they are also guides to that forest. So this is him. This is his famous name. That's why I've been talking to him about it. Our younger brother was there then. Called our hero Nisa and said, look, I'll give you some advice. Take that. So when you're hosting that show, please don't do any comedy. Take it very seriously. Our hero said that when you said that it wasn't set up for you, he understood. But he is suffering a lot inside. What is that? We gave our best. But he feels sad that people don't like it. After that, I just left. Now what are they going to do next? They're going to take all the things our hero needs, put them in a bag, start heading towards the forest to drop our hero off. This means that our hero has to spend 5 days alone in that forest. No one will come to help our hero. They will come to pick up our hero only after 5 days. They also give our hero a satellite phone, saying that only in case of an emergency you can contact this person. So, when the bus leaves, will our bald boss be there or not? He gives our hero a lot of advice. I also advise many people too. Our hero. That's why they say if you see something that looks like it could be very dangerous, it's okay to record it so that people are very scared. I want to take that model. If you give our hero advice like this and look into that forest, they all start to gather around. So, if you look at our hero, he is ready for anything, because he liked it a lot too. It seems like our hero really likes taking risks. So they happily arrive at the boat and start to leave from there. If you had seen it, it would have started to rain as soon as you left. So what does that guy say? This forest is not an ordinary forest as you think. You here because you said you had to go, like no one else has ever done before. The weather changes so often like this. I advised him to stay safe and watch out for him. Our hero says okay, and asks for that advice too. Then the boat came straight and stopped in the forest opposite. So, our hero comes and drops us off. So everyone congratulated our hero and left the boat. So now our hero is the only one left in this forest. This is where our hero's real task begins. So what does our hero do? He goes into the forest and sits on a rock, and this recording work of his comes and starts from here. Why don't you treat this like a documentary? So he turns on the camera, sits in front of it, and shows off his entire back. I've only brought so many things like this. You'll be watching it from behind. This is a scary forest. No one has ever been to this forest before, so I'm going to risk my life and come to this place and ask you how I can escape from here. Now I'm telling you everything I have in my bag. Then he starts to lust after each other. There's a hat, some cameras, an energy drink, an apple, and a cigarette. So he has so many things. This is why I'm going to come and survey for 5 days. And we're going to get everything we need from that forest. With that said, we picked up our camera, and now our first task is to find a place to stay. Let's go to that hilly place in the forest and pitch our tent. Saying that he took out his camera and having explored the forest found the right spot. If you saw a tree there, the light would have been on. So he says, I think it would be a good idea to put up a tent in this place, and cuts a bunch of pieces off the fallen tree, because it's like a salad made from it. So you don't want to capture every piece of work he does, so you turn on the camera and have him start his work. So you don't want to have the complete set ready like this. You have to come and cut out small pieces. So they cut small pieces and put them on top. While he was doing that, a small stick pricked his fingernail. They're the ones who can't stand the way. Takes it right in front of the camera. I see there's a little blood. There'll be a lot of danger like this in Bathangala. If that happens, no one will come to help us. We have to watch it ourselves, saying that he starts working again. If you look at that, he spends a lot of time and somehow gets the cellar ready for him to stay in. Besides, just as important as staying isn't it just as important to get a fire going because night is coming now? So before that sunlight goes away, evil must come and destroy it. What did he do for that? He had an energy drink, didn't he? I drank it and saw that there was a sign behind it. It was reflected by the sunlight and could light the fire. Puts it in a place like that as if it were exposed to sunlight, but this isn't as easy as he thinks. After struggling for a long time and changing many positions, you finally saw that somehow the light had caught fire. Those are the things that make our hero very happy. Why did you struggle and now you're finally getting the fire? If you look at it from that angle, it's night. So Fula is going to stay here for now. What's more, he's going to stay in this forest for 5 days, isn't he? So whatever he does, after he's done getting everything ready, he has a satellite phone, and he calls his team through it. So if you look at them, they're probably just a short distance away from the forest where he's at. That means they are on the opposite side. When we call them and talk to them, they also make fun of our hero and talk nonsense. That's because they're all the same. So here, our hero is alone. He is having a very hard time emotionally. Anyway, okay, this is our work. We have to see this for ourselves. So he calms down and goes to bed without eating anything for the night. So he's been working since morning, hasn't he? That's why I sleep well. You were sleeping soundly when suddenly, in the middle of the night, you heard a terrifying noise. So our hero is going to kill him. What is this noise? That's for the light. So, watching this, it's like that state of trembling, right? So I informed him about that in front of the camera. because it would be better if you said everything in front of the camera. So he says that and just lies down again and falls asleep. So it's the next day now. Is it the first job that you have ever done? What kind of noise could that have been? He's talking like that in front of the camera and he's pounding. That forest with lust. If you look at just one side of the forest while you're hammering, all the trees are a little further away. There's smoke coming from that place. When our hero saw this, he thought something had fallen in that place and said, "Let's go check it out." He quickly went to that place. If you look in the water along the way, you'll see dead fish floating around. So our hero doesn't understand anything when he sees this. Could it be a meteorite that fell there? Did the fish die because of the poison that came from it? He talks to the camera and records it. However, our hero isn't very hungry because he hasn't eaten anything else since yesterday. So he thinks, okay, it's good for us. That's when he goes to pick up the fish and looks at the opposite side. A wolf will come and bite you. Stand and watch this person. They are the ones who are scared. But what is that wolf doing? It's coming to the dead fish in the water and trying to bite it. It comes, smells it, looks at it, and leaves without eating it. So what is this? Our hero who saw this? The animal won't eat it? So it seems like this is poison? So the chef said, we shouldn't eat this either, and left? Besides, our hero doesn't know that wolves are lurking in this place. Why, we still have to be careful. Why, he keeps talking about it like there might be Tamarin here, recording it on camera, and then he comes to his tent. Takes this satellite phone, and calls his team about it, and asks them to call him. But I won't go anywhere. Maybe it was caused by the meteors that fell yesterday, so we figured, okay, let's take out our mobile and take a look. He takes out his mobile phone and looks at it, so what would it be like if it wasn't a tower? That's not a tower either. Okay, if you wait any longer than this, it won't work. We have to use our own skills. He says everything about it in front of the camera, then we'll be the ones hunting him down today. The trap for that comes, and he says, I'll set it up, and starts setting each trap. That is, he sticks 3 sticks together and places something like a rock on top of it. Because even if an animal crosses this path, or if there is even the slightest movement, that stone will fall on top and bring that creature down. So that's his trap. So he sets every trap in that same place. Time is passing by. He informs everyone about whatever is happening on camera. Time is passing by. It's going to be night now. Okay, let's see if we've got something. Wrong, he probably just said that and made a set. If you check the trap and see if there's anything stuck in it, you'll find that most of the traps are empty. But the rabbit will only get caught in 1 or 2 traps. We have a good job and we can eat. We'll say that and then bring it up. While he was watching it one by one, he would set it up and shoot the camera. Then a camera automatically drops down. Not only that, but our hero is hearing strange sounds. This guy doesn't understand anything. He quickly grabs his camera and goes to where his tent is, thinking, what the hell? This is a wild wolf. But his tent is right next to it, so it's impossible to clean it and cook, because some wild animal shouldn't come. So he goes a little further and finds the rabbit he caught there and starts cooking it. When cooking, come to the viewer and inform them about it before starting to cook. If you watch it again, he picks up a satellite phone and tries to make a call. But even if you watch this, you won't get a signal. So he takes his phone and looks at it. Of course, there's no signal there either. So, not knowing what to do, he became very emotional after watching the video of his wife and his daughter recorded on the phone. It was only after hearing that wife speak that he regained his courage. Okay, just a few more days. Let's finish and go see our wife. While you're watching it, suddenly you hear a strange sound behind you. So our hero was scared of Dakan. Maybe that animal will come, okay? Let's vacate this place quickly. Saying that he ate the food and had only 1 rabbit left. What would he do with it? So that no one else could take it? That is, so that no living creature could lift it. He hung it on the top of the tree, because that's when any animal in the lower web wouldn't like it. So if you look inside it, you'd have to stay up all night. So come to his cell and tell him what he says in front of the camera. It's at times like this that we come and use our intelligence. That's why I play chess. If you play around with it and watch it again, you'll hear a different sound. Our hero is afraid of Taken, because no animal can possibly want to roam this place. So okay, don't dwell on it for too long, let's sleep. Then, as if the fear had gone, he lay down in that spot and began to sleep. Before going to sleep, I came to the tent to get ready, and it was very useful. If you had just looked, it would have started to rain while I was saying that. What I'm saying is that it's not raining here. But do you know there's water inside my tent? Say that in front of the camera, but only we know what the truth is. Because our hero would have been completely soaked. So the tent he put up wouldn't have been that accurate when it arrived. However, he falls asleep because he has no other choice. As you were about to fall asleep, you suddenly heard a sound like an animal howling. So Ivan, who was scared of the tiger, took out his night vision camera and started cleaning it from there to check if there was any animal near him. But no matter how much honey he has, he couldn't see anything. He must be very scared right now. Because of that fear, I can't even sleep properly at night. It's morning now, and our hero is coming in to freshen up a bit. He washes everything. But our hero didn't sleep well when he arrived, That's why he has a headache. My body hurts a lot. However, if you lie and pretend that you slept well and watch it again, he will start to get this lock. Why shouldn't he complete this properly? Whatever it is doing to eat now, a rabbit must have come and left it hanging from a tree. Let's go and eat it. So he came to that place and thought he could pick this up, but when he got there, a terrible shock awaited him, because he will come and find the rabbit he left hanging. I do not know where I went. That's why our hero is still a little scared. So he picks up the satellite phone again and tries to make a call. If you try again, you whoa and get a signal. Even if you're watching Hero, you shouldn't be posting this in public. That's why I have no problem in front of the camera now. Let's go and see the trap that we set up next. We must have set the next trap quickly. When I arrived at that trap, there was nothing in that trap. But if you look at the trap, it's falling apart. If you look closely, there's blood. But the blood came out black and looked different. So the hero is still a little scared. So no matter what he does, he will come to the tent he has set up. If you come there and check, you'll see that his satellite is gone. I do and know where it went. Besides that, wouldn't he play chess? It looks like someone has nailed a piece of it. This upsets our hero, who realizes that he is not alone here. It felt like someone was watching them. So he went to the top with a little more fear, but he was sad and suffocated there. Only then will he think about it. Will one of our fans ever come and do something like this? Otherwise, someone might join our team, because only if we succeed this season can we make the next one. He thought to himself that we could do something like this with our team in between. And that's exactly what happened. With that, he turned on the camera and started talking to the song, because there's a lot of footage coming in and that shock isn't needed. It's just like that, you know. Our hero starts playing the game. Then sleep comes. He still sleeps in that place. So, don't cut it. It's time to go. It's the next morning now. No matter what happens, we'll just pack up this place and move somewhere else. Then, just because he's still feeling uneasy, he packs everything up and starts walking away. He sees a place full of rocks. So, if you tell the camera that this place is going to be okay and look at it from that location, if you prepare something like a tent and look at it from the side, he will have a hard time getting it to fire. Okay, all the work is done now. We have to look for our food again. So we went hunting for animals in our land. Now he comes into the water to check, as if he can see if there's something in the water. But if you come there, you'll see any fish. Immediately, he talks to the camera again, saying, "So, today's our hunt." As he walks into the forest, he sees something and is shocked. If you look at what we've seen, our hero would have been a tent minister, wouldn't he? Someone has also pitched a tent. So Ivan, who was frightened, slowly approached it. Look, just as this man came and set fire to the place, someone has set fire to the place. If it wasn't for someone we know, or a fan, it would have done this. When our hero was casually taking a picture of it, he saw a satellite phone there and was shocked, because it's as if someone had come and tried to study it. So who would have acted like this after seeing all this? I'm starting to get a little scared now. Beyond that, another big fear is that our hero might have hung a rabbit, right? That rabbit will come here and be in a terrible situation. Besides, how could our hero have left that rabbit tied up and hanging, even if it was a wolf? Then they told him to eat, and just like that, they tied up all the wolves and left them hanging. And that too, in a cruel way. And they are the ones who are terrified. Okay, I shouldn't be here after this. So I quickly ran away from there, and got under a rock and was so scared that I had to hide. That's when he made a note of this. How will our hero set the trap? It seems like our hero is in that kind of trap. They were the ones who just ran away and somehow escaped. Then, okay, let's go to our place. He quickly got to the place where he had set up and left quickly. But only when he saw that did he look at the chessboard. Oh my. Someone has come up with another move and nailed it. He's the one who's doing the conformity now. Someone is watching. Us. They are doing it like us. He gets scared of who it might be and sets up a camera to beat the night up and do whatever he wants, because whoever comes will find out. It's nighttime. Our hero manages to fall asleep like this. This morning, our hero comes and checks the camera. If you look, all the cameras are still facing the same direction. So, upon seeing this, our hero realizes that someone has come and gone. We stay here any longer, we're in danger. I don't know if someone is playing tricks on us or if there are some cruel people. Let's get out of here. And this final message comes, and he comes on camera and shoots. While you're doing that, you suddenly hear an echo sound. Along with that echo sound, a powerful shockwave came and threw our hero away. Good job. He escaped after falling into the water. He just swam to shore. Not only that, but the shockwave hit our hero, unable to bear the impact, and blood started coming out of his eyes, ears, and nose.
Ow!
Our hero understands. He runs away from there as fast as he can, thinking that something terrible is happening here. I ran as fast as I could, thinking if I take all my things and escape, it's enough. The person who ran like that, unknowingly, is blocked by something, and falls into a large ditch. So he fell and got hurt. He just goes into a coma. Before leaving, it seems as if someone in a black figure is watching our hero. So after a while, he blinked. If he blinked, he would have been hit by a light. The road is unbearable. He struggles to get up, putting all his strength into the place where he was hit, and starts walking quickly. He said that no matter where he walked in the end, his team would come and pitch their tent a little further away, so he would come to that place. So, if you come there and look for it, you'll find someone. But his brother is hanging upside, down from a tree. That is our hero, as if hanging from that rabbit, is terrified and falls under his brother. If he sees it, he will be beaten up a lot. Is there something inside the tent that Ivan, who was almost dying, quickly went to the hospital? He looks like he has something to contact, so he goes to the radio station there and contacts them. There is no benefit. So, let's take the first one that's there and heal my brother. Just then, he saw a creature in that place. He was shocked to see it, because that creature is nothing else, an alien. So this is like a real Calbrid. I've been following our hero for a while now. Whatever the hero does, he does it too. That satellite is trying to come back and study it, and that's what they're doing. Not only that, but the bodies of many of his teammates are lying nearby. That whole body is so cruel. Maybe the alien that sang to his teammates would have done the same thing as our hero, slaughtering the rabbit and preparing it for eating. Ivan, terrified, starts running. The alien will start following him, thinking, what is our hero going to do? He'll fall into a ditch, won't he? He'll come right up to the path. That's right, come close to it, flash it, take a step back, and it'll fall right into the ditch. That's all. He throws all the stones on it and looks at it. That alien will also be hit by the light, so I can't come for a while now. So he quickly came back and asked what had happened to his brother. But in this case, that brother also dies. So it's really hard for the hero. I don't know what to do now. He too has lost hope that we will escape. Immediately, he puts stones on the dead body, sits down in a final place, and starts recording the video for this final scene. He has no hope, and is talking as if he is going to die. That's when he remembers his daughter's video. A person who sees it immediately takes it and looks at it, and a new kind of courage comes to him, because I have to stay alive for my daughter. Saying that, he wrapped a cloth around the wound, came to the tent, took a map, checked where he was, and which way he should escape, and then he must have brought him here himself, as a tourist. His house is about 6 kilometers from here. He notes it and starts walking towards that place quickly, so it's night. When he finally found the tourist guide's house after walking a long way, the person who came in a hurry tried to contact him, but when I got inside, there was no one there. There will only be a TV. If you turn it on, a news item will come and go. Our hero is stunned upon seeing it, because what they're saying on the news is that this kind of alien came and landed in this city. Many people have come and died because of it. If you were here, you would have probably escaped somehow and said something like that. It was they who frightened our hero when he saw this, because until now, he would have thought that only an alien had arrived. But now it seems like a lot of aliens have come and are attacking the place where they are. That's why we have to protect our family somehow. What was he doing so quickly? He packed up all the food there and started the car that the person who came out of there thought he could leave for his house. When he saw that the tourist guide was right, he started threatening me at gunpoint, saying, "Get off my boat, run away from here." And that's how it's supposed to be. So let's wait a little for our hero. My family is stuck. I have to go and wait. They won't get another phone call. If you were to say that, would an alien come to that place? The alien that arrived, put this guy on the tourist guide and beat him up? Then just looked at our hero, and then came to attack the hero with great speed. Our hero, thinking about what he's doing, doesn't he have the propeller in that photo? I took it and held it out to this alien. Those are the ones the alien wasn't expecting. All of its hands are being cut off, and he would cut it off, throw it into the water, and throw it away. Good job. It's over.
Ow!
The next thing is to protect our family. When you think about it, you see a lot of aliens in the sky coming to Earth and acting like they're on the verge of coming, and that's how they end this film. So in the future, they end this film with a lot of aliens coming to Earth and acting like they're going to come. So forget to comment below and let us know how it went. I hope you enjoy this unique survival film. Stay safe. Keep everything you love very, very safe. Goodbye.